So when do you guys want to start on? Like, well, let's jump right into Fight Till Dawn, the survival mode.
Yeah. Okay. My favorite is Ghost Town, so let's start with that one.
So set up this mode a little bit for us. This is it a survival mode?
It is. It's kind of like a horde mode. You basically have to stay alive for 10 minutes and take out all the enemies that are coming at you. It's score-based, so the more enemies you kill, the higher combos you get. I guess I should say the more enemies you kill without getting hit, the higher combos you get and the better high score you have, which you can then turn around and compare your points to your friends on leaderboards and stuff.
Single player only?
Yes.
Starts off easy enough.
It does. These modes always start you out nice and slow.
They get you comfortable and then they just overwhelm you.
Like, here's some giant dudes with
All right,
bows.
here's that crossbow we were
you guys
talking
were talking
about.
about this earlier.
So this one, if you place your shots right, I should be able to actually take out a few of these guys without my flashlight. One of the unnerving things about this mode is that you never know where they're coming from. There's a lot of nooks and crannies.
And they do love to flank you. So like you'll have a lot of guys just coming at you from the side.
There he goes.
Nice.
No flashlight.
No flashlight.
Slow Mercury 84 is wondering if there are puzzle elements in American Nightmare.
Not necessarily, other than the manuscript
There's some light
sections.
stuff, like rearranging the scenes.
Yeah,
you
yeah. I
find
mean
out
that
later.
Yeah, with the manuscript pages, that's kind of the most puzzle the game gets. You just kind of have to figure out what the manuscript page is trying to tell you, what needs to be done to rewrite history, and it gives you pretty, not difficult hints to figure that kind of stuff out.
I'm gonna go explore, see what kind of loot we can get with the manuscript pages we've unlocked so far. Might be able to survive a little longer. So yeah, until I get hit, you can see in the upper right-hand corner I have a multiplier, which is giving me more points for every kill and action. And that'll go up whether I dodge in beautiful slow motion some attack coming at my head. I'll try this hunting rifle.
So the manuscript pages you find in the story mode carry over to Fight Till Dawn?
Yes. And now Pete's got the hunting rifle, which is a super accurate gun. The reload time is really slow, so it's a really good one to take enemies out at a distance with, but the closer they get, the less useful it is.
Is it accurate to say this is somewhat similar to Mercenaries in Resident Evil?
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
After much consideration.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Even though it's decided yes.
Yes.
Oh!
It's very, very Mercenaries-like.
All right, there you can see I barely escaped that one.
Like we were mentioning earlier, the original Alan Wake comes out on PC this week. We have a Steam code to give away. We're going to give one to Paul Dronette, who asks if there's any co-op for Fight Till Dawn mode. But unfortunately, no. It's a single player only experience.
Single player. You can get on the leaderboards. And
this is one. Sorry to interrupt. This is one of the new enemies. You can see he's actually throwing. I think they're grenades. I think?
Dark grenades. They're like the opposite of a flashbang.
Yeah.
And they'll hurt Alan a little bit, but kind of the worst thing they'll do to him is actually stun him and cause him to stagger a little bit. And if you're getting swarmed by like a ton of different enemies, then that's time that you pretty much needed that you don't have anymore to get away.
Do I have any flares? Uh-oh.
You don't. You are dry.
Kyle Brown is wondering, how are weapons unlocked in Fight Till Dawn, and are there loadouts?
There are no loadouts. The weapons are unlocked through the through the game's story mode campaign. Just as we were talking before about collecting manuscript pages, those do carry over to.
When you start a new Fight Till Dawn game, do you just start with a pistol?
Yeah.
You have to find everything else, and then are the weapon drops randomized, or are they in the same places every time?
No, they are. I don't believe they're randomized. Aaron, do you know if the weapon drops are randomized? They're pretty set. Okay.
All right, I'm going back to the shotgun. The hunting rifle was making me nervous because now we're almost at the halfway mark. I still have a pretty good multiplier going. And one thing you guys will want to notice is these light things. I'll get if I step into one of those, I'll completely heal myself. But it goes out for a set amount of time. So you really have to weigh in, okay, do I really need to heal this moment? Or am I going to be safe for another Second or two. Oh god. The worst is they're trying to get behind me.
Are you just trying to survive until the time runs out?
Yes.
You're doing real good, Pete.
The 5
Making
multiplier
proud.
means I'm still, I haven't been hit too much yet.
Aaron, Christian is wondering if Alan Wake or American Nightmare has any Avatar awards. We think there are Avatar awards, Christian. Yes.
And there's some sneaky back roads too, where you're going to find additional weapons and equipment hidden around. I'm hoping to find something good, because I could really use something. Okay, here's one of the new enemies we were talking
here
about
we
as
go.
well. All you see is, oh look, a harmless flock of birds, but nope, it's
Nope.
this guy.
It's a dude.
But yeah, I find with them, if you just keep firing at them, they'll basically just stay right in front of you. They won't turn back into birds. As
Yeah,
long
that's
as you
helpful.
Keep plugging them.
You can stun them with the light. They don't have like a timed set amount of light that you need to get the darkness
I
off
really
of
hope
them.
there's no one behind me.
But yeah, you can shine the light on them and it'll stun them for a little bit and they won't fly off quite so quickly. Giving you time to unload with whatever
4
you
minutes
got.
left. You
Really
guys
trucking.
think I'll make it? Oh, I was
Spoke
just
too
going to
soon.
say that. Spoke too soon.
Aaron is
made
wondering what makes Fight Till Dawn mode different from other Horde modes.
Probably the base mechanics of the Alan Wake
Yeah,
series.
it's just the fact that it's Alan Wake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, you have the flashlight that you can use. Yeah, it gives it a different feel, and it's kind of interesting to be able to play a mode like this within the Alan Wake universe. I mean, there are some really cool game mechanics that have been employed, from in the basis level of the series, and it's interesting to see that applied to a Horde mode.
Man.
Matthew Klein is wondering, will we be seeing any AI companions to help us out, or will we be alone the whole game?
You don't. You don't have anyone. Well, I mean, you have people who help you on your way, but in terms of like an actual,
Yeah, they don't really,
like Sheva from
They usually stay
RE5.
inside while you
Right.
go out.
you pretty much do all the work.
You do the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Man, 2.5 minutes.
How do you feel about this, Pete? Think you're gonna make it?
And I think my heart rate's up. The second I say, oh, this is cake, then I'm going to get surrounded by 8 of those dudes that split in half. And I'll never survive.
It's
Whoa.
usually at the last minute when it just starts throwing all kinds of guys at you.
This shotgun is treating me pretty well, though, I gotta say. And I got a couple flares and a flashbang if things get too dicey.
Mike Perry is asking, do the special guns you unlock in the campaign carry over to Fight Till Dawn mode?
Yes.
But it's map dependent. Like you'll see, I went over and picked up that hunting rifle earlier, and that's just specific to this map, Old Town. But the only reason I could get it was because Steven had actually unlocked enough manuscript pages in the main game to make it available in Fight Till Dawn. Otherwise, you're just stuck with what's laying around the map, like these shotguns. Double. Sorry, I'm going silent. We got a minute and a half here.
You need to focus.
I know, this is getting serious
Get in
here.
the zone.
Are there different difficulty modes or levels for Fight Till Dawn?
What is throwing something?
I'm not sure if there are for Fight Till Dawn. I know there is for the story mode. Aaron, are there different difficulties for?
There is right up for
Okay.
Oh,
cool.
wow.
So to reiterate that, people who didn't hear.
Oh yes, there's a nightmare mode for every Fight Till Dawn map.
I'm out of shotgun. I'm going back to the crossbow. See, I'm going to take this moment here. Even though I'm not scoring that high, there's one guy left in this wave who's throwing grenades at me. But it gives me a second, even though I might not set any world records here, it gives me a second to pick up more weapons. But yeah, so if, for anyone who's really trying to set a score, set something on the leaderboard, you got to kill everyone as fast as you can so that the waves don't die down like that. So it's not like you're looking for one guy around the map to move on to spawn more enemies.
And definitely don't get hit because that kills your multiplier.
Yeah. Oh boy, where are the birds?
About 30 seconds to go on this map.
Whoa!
Speed.
All right, this is getting a little dangerous here. Oh,
Dude,
look out.
Oh, dude, you gotta
Dodge.
dodge, man.
Duck and
You
weave.
gotta run for that light over there.
There you go.
I do. Oh God.
Dude, if you... Oh,
At 15 seconds.
I know. There you go, okay. Now you're gonna...
You made it.
Oh, okay. You'll be fine now.
But the light goes out. 8 seconds.
Hang on.
Run away.
Run it
You
out.
just want to live, really.
I just want to survive till dawn. Oh God. Okay, dawn's here.
Yay. Oh yeah, and at the end of every Fight Till Dawn map, when the lights kick on, depending on how many enemies are left on the map, they'll all explode and you'll get a multiplier.
Oh, that's good. That's
pretty
cool.
awesome.
That's, yeah.
I think I killed your
Kind
high
of like
score.
bonus points.
Yeah.
I think you did. Good work.
I only got 2 out of 3 stars, so maybe
What?
it's because I started running out at the end. I did survive 6 minutes without getting hit. Highest multiplier 6. 54 kills.
Not bad.
I'm proud of that.
You did us proud, Pete.
I'm happy with that.
Are you ready to go again?
Yeah,
Let's jump into
Let's
a new
do
map.
this.
Yeah. Rajetta is wondering, will poltergeist items return in Fight Till Dawn?
Poltergeist
So
items.
they're thinking like the possessed, like inanimate objects.
not
the darkness will
that
possess.
I've seen in it.
Yeah, I don't think in Fight Till Dawn, but
Yeah.
you guys probably saw if you tuned in earlier, when we first started the story, the path was blocked off by like old beds and
Yeah.
an anchor.
Right.
Those are definitely
that
in
kind
the
of
in the
stuff.
story for American Nightmare, just apparently not in Fight Till Dawn.
Right. Yeah, Fight Till Dawn is pretty much focused on just dealing with as many taken as you can.
We're on a new map here. Which map is this?
This map is called Oil Field, which
This is like the oil field that we were just playing
yeah, it
on.
looks the most like what we've already seen in the single player story. I know there's a combat shotgun somewhere around here. I just have to find it.
Chris Sanchez is wondering if there are gameplay modifiers like Halo Skulls in Fight Till Dawn.
There are not. The big gameplay modifiers are the weapons you get and your multiplier, which will give you a better score at the end.
See, I think once people really start getting into this and they figure out, okay, this is the best way to survive. These are the
Right.
enemies I got to go after. You're probably gonna find a point where the scores start to kind of even out, and it's like a real edge of your seat kind of game to see like who's actually gonna sit on top of those leaderboards.
I enjoy a friendly leaderboard battle. Let's give away another copy of the original Alan Wake on PC to Mr. 00, who asks, how many maps are there?
There are, I think, 8 or how many maps are there? Yeah, total. There are 5? There are 5 maps total.
I do not want to see what they look like on Nightmare mode. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna be honest.
It's tough enough.
All right, I gotta remember this van. There's something in here that looks fancy. Assault rifle.
Do it.
I still have ammo for this combat shotgun though, so. So yeah, it is pretty interesting to see like this little writer, carrying a weapon like that. Where the first game was very much pistol, shotgun.
Yeah.
That made sense. This is very much like, okay, he's working on like oh man, I don't know if this round's gonna go as well. I'm nervous here.
I know.
It's much more all about the wider arsenal
Use
here.
your batteries.
I always try to conserve them because it recharges so fast in this one as compared to the original game.
Peter's going green, trying to save energy.
I actually could use some lights though. I better go hop in over here for a second. It doesn't last long. At least I have full life. All right.
There you go.
I think this level, if I can make it to that point, you're going to see one of those big guys we were talking about with the saw that are fantastically terrifying when it comes to enemies in this game.
Oh, look out. Oh.
How'd you see that coming? Or somebody threw something.
Yeah, they threw one of those dark grenades. And if you notice, that staggered him for a second. And it's not usually a big deal if you've got enough ground between you and your enemies. But if there are like 3 of them just dashing at you and one of those hits you, it's almost guaranteed death. Unless you get really lucky.
All right, I'm going to go set up shop by the assault rifle.
Viewers, we still have a signed copy of the original Alan Wake for XBLA, along with a code for Alan Wake's American Nightmare on XBLA. In order to win, all you need to do is like us on Facebook. Facebook.com/IGN. That automatically enters you to win. Jason Willems wants to know, are there any bosses in Fight Till Dawn mode?
There are not. There are some pretty nasty situations where you'll have to take on like maybe 2 of the buzzsaw enemies plus, you know, almost a dozen of the regular taken, and they'll, you know, just chase you around the map until, you know, they die or you die.
Someone's gonna die.
But in terms of like actual bosses, no, there's not.
I think I gotta take your guys' advice. I gotta start using my batteries. Oh, jeez.
Look out.
No, he's already
He's
dead.
charging you. Oh, God.
Reload faster! That guy's angry! Oh, man. All right, we're almost halfway there. I don't feel as good about this one.
See if you can find an ammo box.
John Duba, or
Should be
the
on map, oh, it's down
Dubinator,
here.
wants to know, do you get more points for using a specific weapon to kill an enemy?
No. Just so long as you have enough, just so long as you manage to, you know, keep that cadence going of killing enemies and building up your multiplier and not getting hit, that's how you get high scores.
Oh,
Run away! Oh, man. It's funny because it looked like he was shielding his own eyes from the flare, but he's still, you know, hitting people. Feel pretty good about that. His aim.
Kevin Craig is wondering if your multiplier stops at 10, or can it keep going if you're not hit?
I'm actually not sure how high the multiplier goes, because I'm not that good.
Apparently 10 is the as high as it can go.
Is it? Okay.
I hit
10 is the
6,
max.
so yeah, you're doing really well if you hit 10. I gotta say, more power to you. These guys are everywhere. Whew. God, they are trying to get around. Oh, ooh, I ran right into that one. Okay, I need.
I love that dodge mechanic, man.
Oh God, they're fast.
It's really nice, and
Run away.
it's a really rewarding mechanic
Yeah,
too.
it feels
like
good,
you feel
it
like,
looks
hey,
cool.
I did that perfectly.
Ooh, I got him. He came out, or the light took him out.
Nice.
The rest of them, though, his friends.
His brood.
All right, 3 minutes.
This is going to be perfect. This is going to lead up right to the end of our live stream today.
Nice.
So don't screw this up, Pete.
Yeah, Pete.
I probably should have gone around for some more ammo while that guy was still alive, just to survive. Just to see Dawn one more time.
Fight to survive.
One of the things I've noticed, I'm probably 2 or 3 hours into the story mode. I love the sound design.
Oh yeah.
Just like there's like
great.
lots of like really great ambient, creepy sounds, and they don't always sound organic. They're sometimes kind of mechanical. And
Yeah, definitely.
Whoa.
And I mean, there was a lot of that to go around in the first game, of course. But it's different. Like it's almost this. It's the same kind of unsettling, you know, ambient atmosphere that it's got going on, but just for some reason it takes advantage of the different setting.
And then there's some cool licensed tracks that are in there too, like that Kasabian track that
Yeah,
plays
yeah.
when you bring the satellite down. Stuff like that is in there too.
I'm anticipating that guy with the saw we keep teasing to you guys.
Hit that explosive barrel.
Whoa. Oh, that's the guy.
whoa,
That's
whoa.
the guy.
It's huge.
You just saw the saw. I'll turn around in a second here if I can actually get out of this. That guy is throwing those
look
grenades
at
at me.
Here it comes.
I would
Oh,
just-
God.
Pete, just run away from that guy.
He's pissed at you, Pete.
Yeah, he is.
How do you bring that guy down, Pete? You have him distracted now or something.
Let's see. I thought I had a concussion grenade. What? Oh, the dark grenades are hitting me.
Yeah.
I think it's just going to take
Yeah,
raw
you just
firepower.
you just have to unload at this guy.
Those dark grenades are killing me, though. Reload.
Brian Williamson is wondering if there are any headshot rewards.
Not that I've noticed.
There he
no.
goes. He's down.
Nice.
All right,
He wasn't
so
so bad.
the last one I'm worried about is the dark grenade guy. Where'd he go? It's even almost worse when you can't find them.
Ooh, get the revolver. I love that gun.
All right. Ooh, and 50
Yes.
shots. I like that. There he is.
HotZin1 wants to know how much does American Nightmare cost, and what's the file size?
1,200 Microsoft points.
15 bucks.
Yeah, 15 bucks. In terms of file size, the build that I'm playing, I'm not sure if it's going to be different when it's actually out on Xbox Live Arcade, but it's 1.33 gigabytes. So it's a pretty hefty game, but you know, not the biggest game that you'll find on Xbox Live Arcade.
Oh god!
Oh no!
Dude,
You
no
had
way!
less than a minute. Oh man.
Pete, I'm so disappointed in you.
That did not end well.
You've let everybody down.
I know.
What have you done?
Not just us. It's you have to apologize to them.
I'm sorry, everyone.
At home.
I owe you 50 seconds of survival. We'll just do a quick retry. At least you guys got to see the big guy with the saw. I just got overwhelmed. I don't know what happened there. Yeah. I didn't pull out my flashbangs when I needed to.
Oh, Pete.
That does about bring us to the end of our live stream today. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for bearing with our technical issues at the beginning.
Yeah, thank you, though.
But if you want to win that signed copy of the original Alan Wake on XBLA, as well as a code for American Nightmare, just like us on Facebook, facebook.com/IGN. That automatically enters you to win. We can answer one or two more questions here. Daniel Stevenson wants to know, did the lamppost lights recharge, or are they one use?
They do recharge. As you can see, I think earlier in that last run around, I actually hit the same light twice, which kept me alive, though I needed it more at the end, as you guys just saw.
Yeah. You're back here on the same map trying again, Pete?
Yeah, I'm just, rounding it all out.
I gotcha. Well, good luck on the second time.
Thank you. I have to prove something here.
Thanks for driving the game for us today.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for answering all the questions.
Of course.
Yeah, no sweat.
Steve, your review goes up this Friday.
It does.
The game isn't out until next Tuesday. The review is going to be up on Friday on IGN.com. Make sure you look for that. My name is Damon. Thanks for joining in. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye, guys.